Okay, everybody, I'm back. Um, I had a few people ask me what drugs and medications I've been on, so I figured I'd make a short video about that. Uh, you're just gonna have to deal with the music because, well, it's just one of those days for me. The first thing they put me on was an IV steroid. I also go on this every time I have a flare up. Essentially, they just put an IV in my arm, send me home with this little bottle, looks like a baby bottle, and then I basically just put the silicone stuff in the line, and then I screw on the IV steroids, and it's pressurized in this bottle, so I can put it in my pocket. I can do whatever. I can still go around and do stuff. It's kind of actually pretty cool. So I do that at 3 days at a time, and then they'll put me on steroid pills, the prednisone. Um, I'm not going to go into a lot of the drugs' names in detail because, well, I couldn't pronounce them, and I'd just be embarrassing myself. So I'm going to use normal people talk. After the IV steroids, we go on the prednisone, and that starts at 3 pills. Every day you go down, it's like 3 pills for 2 days, 2 pills for 2 days, 1.5 pills for a day, 1 pill for 2 days, and then you go down to a half a pill for 2 days, so they can wean you off of it. My normal MS drug was Rebif, which a lot of you know, this little nifty device. Uh, just a shot. It self-administers it. I used to do it 3 days a week. I did it on a schedule like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It wasn't that bad. It's one of those things where the anticipation of the shot is worse than the shot itself. Is really the truth in the Rebif standpoint. So I had an MRI just the other day. They did a normal MRI, they did a 3D scan, and they also did the glowing stuff. They put in me and did another MRI. I had more lesions on the other side of my brain, and they're increasing just as fast as the other ones I had, which makes my left side and right side both numb. So now they're going to switch me to this. I couldn't pronounce it, so in normal people terms, it's a medically altered chemo. I haven't tried it, so I'm not going to talk about it much yet. The doctor wants me on it for a year, so we'll just have to see how that kind of goes. Um, I don't think there's any more drugs than that. A lot of ibuprofen for headaches and leg aches. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. Um, the ibuprofen goes hand in hand with the Rebif. Every time you take your Rebif, you need to take ibuprofen before, because it'll give you flu-like symptoms, and it's just, I don't know. I kind of got over it pretty quick. I didn't have the symptoms for that long. I ended up stopping at my first dose of 44 milligrams. That's when I had to stop. So I don't know how the flu-like side effects feel with the 44 grams. The IV steroids, that keeps you up. You can't sleep. You can't rest. I got heartburn, which the doctor had no idea where the heck that came from, but every time I've done the IV steroids, I get heartburn really bad. So if you're going to go on it, make sure you got some Tums with you. It'll make a world of difference. The prednisone, it just kind of, that made me super hungry. It was like having the munchies. I ate all the time. We couldn't keep food in the darn house. Um, Really, I think that was it. I haven't been on much more drugs than that. Uh, the Rebif wasn't working, and that's when they decided to do the chemo because it just wasn't stopping the lesions enough. So, yeah, I think that's it. All right, everybody. Take it easy, and I will talk to you later. See ya.